And welcome everyone to our 2021 Clear the Shelters podcast. My name is Eric Keaton. We are live at SPCA Tampa Bay, Largo, where we have cats, dogs, and pocket pets, almost 100 animals ready for our 2021 version of Clear the Shelters. Last year, more than 60 animals in one day had their new furry home, and then 2 years ago, more than 100. What are we going to do today? It's all up to you. Right now, share Facebook, share YouTube. We're going to give you a live preview of these animals up for adoption. Let's go into our disclosed location. That is Sharon Sharp. Matt just showed me a sign, which I cannot see what he held up because it's in pen. No Sharon at this point. Okay. All right. We have no Sharon at this point, and she has the dogs, and I believe we have about 15 puppies. So that's what everybody wants to see. How about Camille with the cats? She's in the cat pod area where we have kittens and cats that are available. She is rendering a little bit. Hey, Camille, who do you have there? Go ahead, take it away.
This is Azalea, and she is a playful little thing. She's 2 years old, and this is Ninja. Ninja is also 2 years old. So we've got a couple of young adults here, and they are very playful, very friendly. I woke them up in the middle of their nap, so they're kind of not happy with me, but I have some treats, so I think that they forgive me.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through my phone right now. We have Serena, we have Baby, we have Minnie, we have Callie, Garfield. You can't have cats up for adoption if you don't have a Garfield.
No, you got to
Miss
have
Mason.
a Garfield.
So, and as usual with the cats, those guys look to be a little food motivated. As long as you have food, you can wake them up from a nap anytime. Are you going to wander around a little bit? Show us who else is over there. I see Crypto, Trina.
Bye, friends. We're going to go check out. These are the younger kittens. So we have Max, Willow, and Ava in this room.
Let me see if I can pull up some info on I love Willow's picture on our website. She looks very laid back. And we also have Daisy as well. Scooter, Lily. Usually we have more cats than dogs, but for today we have plenty of dogs and more dogs than we do cats.
Hi, Willow. Hi. This is Willow. I believe she is 4 months old. Very sweet. Also just woke her up from her nap. I think this weather has everybody in a nap kind of mood.
Yeah, you're right, because it's kind of cloudy. Can't make up its mind whether it wants to rain or not. But you know what? In about 27 minutes, when we opened to the public and cars were already lining up by the front gate, these guys are going to be awake because folks will be inside checking out the cat pod area, Kennel D, as we call it, for the dogs, and of course the pocket pets as well. Matt, do we have dogs or pocket pets next? We have Sharon. She is with the dogs. We'll come back to you in a little bit, Camille.
Hi, how are you? How are you, Eric? Can you hear me?
Yes. There you are with the dog. You're no longer at an undisclosed location.
What'd you say?
You're no longer at an undisclosed location.
No, I'm at a fully disclosed location at the shelter, ready for Clear the Shelters. You ready to go meet some dogs?
Yeah, let's go meet some dogs.
Let's do it. I'm going to shut off my mic because it might get a little loud, okay?
Okay. So that's the plan, because normally when we go into Kennel D, it gets real loud. So let's see. Who do we have here? We have Lou. That's a nice looking picture, but Lou's even more excited. This is like the Walkthrough Wednesday live edition. Very good. Bandit. Love the name with Bandit. He even has a bandana on, but not right now. They're like, wait a minute. When the lady comes by on Wednesday, she has treats. These guys have already been fed and they're ready to go. Didn't catch that one's name, but obviously chilling out, saving his energy for when the people show up. Hey, what's up, buddy? That is Tinker. Oh, you have to have a Tinker. We're tinkering with some of our connections, but it seems to be coming in pretty good right now. There's Tony. That was Tony. And this guy live, not wearing the Luna, not wearing the flowers around her neck. This dude, Princess. Yes, Princess is ready. These dogs, some of them have arrived from the Gulf Coast, and during the Mississippi and Louisiana, because of Hurricane Ida, we've been able to help them. There's Slime. He was the Rowdy's dog of the week. He was also on Channel 8, and he's still with us. He'd love to find a forever home. Miles, you have to love his attitude. This guy's attitude. Where are the treats? Where are the treats? The doggy cam going on right now. This is Storm. Well, hopefully we won't have any storms today, so people can keep rolling in and trying to clear the shelter with almost 100 animals here at SPCA Tampa Bay. That guy's from Mississippi. There you go. He is a storm pup. And some of those are clearly identified. That's Bernadette. And most of those pups were already on the adoption floor. They were ready to go, and they needed to make room for some other animals that were either being displaced or would be found during the course of their rescue activities there at Louisiana SPCA and in Mississippi. And we have here, this is Coco. Coco. I remember our old wrestler named Coco Beware. That's a good-looking dog. All of the dogs are good-looking. They're ready to find a home. And one of the great things, if you're following us on social media, is at the end of the day, we will have that shot of an empty kennel. There's Stanley. Stanley the dog. Well done. He's like, I'm saving my energy for later. And when you arrive, there's Damu. He's been with us for about 3 months. He was a Rowdy's dog of the week, but he's still here. He would love to find his forever home today. Love to have a little bit of a bulldog. You can't have a clear the shelters without a bulldog. He says, come on, guys. Yes. Very, very active pups. If you have a dog and other small members of the family, please bring them. We'll do a dog introduction and meet the family to make sure that everybody gets along. That's Johnny B. Actually, it's John B. I keep calling him Johnny B. My precious is here. If you love the name, go with the name. If not, they'll be your pet, and then you can always change it. But you have to have a My Precious. I love that. If you're a fan of Lord of the Rings, then you know where they got the Precious. Sharon, are you coming back in? Turning back on the audio?
Yeah. Do you want me to head to the puppy room, or you want to come back to me?
We'll head over to see Ashley, and then we'll come back with the puppies.
Sounds good.
All right. Ashley is with our pocket pets today. That means hamsters, means rabbits, a lot of rabbits, and it could be guinea pigs as well. We do not have any livestock. Well, the only livestock we have right now, we do have a few little chicks, so they are up for adoption as well, so you can check those out. And the pocket pet area, we are in black right now. We're trying to get the reception for Ashley with that area. If we don't get it soon, we'll just either go back to the cats, or we'll head over to the puppy area, where we will leave the sound on for the puppies because they will not be making as much barking noise, and it just reverberates inside Kennel D and gets very loud for you as well. Here, our Clear the Shelters event, about 20 minutes now from getting ready to open. And once you arrive here at SPCA Tampa Bay, we will have Kona Ice on hand. We will have a small amount of refreshments. We know last year we had about 60 people in line. It did get very hot. We didn't think we'd have that many people in line because of the height of the pandemic. But this year we are ready to welcome. We still have social distancing in place here at the shelter in Largo. Once you pick out your animal, probably take you about a half hour to go through the appropriate paperwork with our staff. Plenty of parking here on our campus. It is 10 acres. We do have about 40 people and volunteers working today to serve the community and help you have a great customer experience and find that new dog, cat, or pocket pet. Are we ready for back to the puppies, or did we reconnect with the pocket pets? You let me know, Matt, and we'll go there or just pull it up and we'll start talking. Adoptable pocket pets. Ashley, go ahead. One of the things that we'll definitely work on in the future is Wi-Fi extenders. to make sure that we can get through, because it's always like when you test before you go live, everything works pretty well. And then you click the button and start broadcasting live, and things seem to slow down a little bit. We probably should have just stuck with Sharon to let her just walk on about another 25, 30 feet down to the puppy room to see if she can get the doggy cam. Sharon,
Hey there.
we're back with you. If you're ready for the puppies, you can go right ahead.
Let's do it. And it might be a little bit more quiet in here, although we have a bunch of rambunctious puppies, so we'll see if we can keep the mic on. But here we go. I can't wait to show you these guys. They're so cute.
A lot of them are named after planets. Our foster families named them after planets. I think we got stuck there. Oh, that is Jughead. Yeah, we got stuck again. I'm not sure if we're walking too fast for the Wi-Fi. Yeah, we're losing our connection again. We apologize for that, folks. Let me see if we have any comments over here on the Book of Face. Why are puppy adoption fees $600 from Marianne Russignac? I hope I said your last name correct. That's a very good question. So some of our dogs you saw on there were $100, $125, some of them for $600. Some of our younger pups and their fees will be a little bit higher. For a lot of our dogs, like say Damu, that's been here for almost 3 months, it cost about $25 a day for his care. So start to do the math. I believe that's way more than $600. So we are a charity. So some of our higher demand dogs will move up a little bit in price, not what you will see out on the retail market. And they help cover the cost of some of our longer staying pets and those pets that need additional care. I hope I answered your question. Very good one, Marianne. About those fees. We can keep them coming. In fact, if I could, I'd give you a thumbs up for that question. All right, are we back with any of the connections? We can always go back to Camille there, Matt, if she is back with some of the kittens, or we can show one of our special adoption stories with some of our Olympic athletes and how they are celebrating Clear the Shelters today. We want to do that? Great. Let's go to April Ross and share some of that of Olympic athlete and how she is celebrating Clear the Shelters.
My dog is a bull mastiff, and she's mixed with either German Shepherd or Rottweiler or both. We're not sure. She was like, there was like an ad on Craigslist from a family that couldn't take care of her anymore. So he went down to San Diego and picked her up, and she became ours. I always considered myself a cat person, but I have completely fallen in love with her, and taking her on walks every day is honestly the best part of my day. As an athlete, I'm so focused on myself, and it can start to feel very selfish, and it was kind of a shock getting a dog at first. You know, there's this being that I have to take care of and make sure she's fed and walked and, take care of her. And at first it was tough, but I've really learned to enjoy it, and it's something outside of myself, and it's kind of a calming thing. And now I have a lot of pride in taking care of her and making sure she's happy. And I don't know, it's fulfilling.
Clear the Shelters 2021. Almost 100 animals here at SPCA Tampa Bay, including some cats. And Camille, back with the cat cam. Who's your guest? I think we have her on mute. So let me see if I can go through here and go to our website and see if I can match that up. Of course, that would be great if I can look at the video and then match it up perfectly with who is listed on the website. Some of our great volunteers take those animals' pictures that are on our website, whether it be the dogs, cats, mostly the pocket pets. We have some dandies for those pocket pets. They make them look like super portraits. They're just outstanding. All right, back to the cat cam.
Yes, you can hear me now?
Yes, we have you.
Yay. Sorry, I don't know what happened there, but this is Daisy and Minnie, a couple of kittens that we have about 5 months old, and they are just the cuddliest little friends. They love head scratches.
Daisy and Mitten. Let me see. Daisy is 4 months. Daisy, 4 months, yes. And her adoption fee is $80 today. And want to remind you, for the adoption fees today, for every paid adoption here at SPCA Tampa Bay that is paid for today by the community and for these animals, it's going to generate a great donation from our sponsor, Catalina Marketing, no pun intended, in the Cat Cam and Catalina Marketing. And those adoption fees paid today and donations from our sponsors, help us, as I mentioned, $25 a day. If we happen to receive some of these animals that are heartworm positive, some of that treatment is $150. SPCA Tampa Bay throughout this year averages about 7,000 animals that we take care of. And a lot of those are baby wildlife that we get back out into the community as well. And we're approaching, in our adoption center, you'll see it today when you adopt an animal. We have a big adoption poster there, and we collect those pictures for social media, and it has a number over there. And we're closing in on 2,000. So we'll either pass that today or get pretty close, because the last I checked it, we were headed into this final week at around the high 1800s. So we're getting pretty close for that. They say are they starting to warm up to you, Camille?
We're getting there. All of our kittens, it's unusual. They're all kind of shy today. I don't know what's going on. I think they're all just kind of sleepy.
Normally, that's what I find with the cats in general. You go in there and you're bringing somebody through for a tour. Half of them will come over and say like, "Oh, people, great, let's play." Maybe they have food. Maybe they want to, have some toys. And then the other half are like, "I'm in the middle of my nap. Don't bother me. I'm cuddled up.
Exactly.
I'm chilling. I'm loving life." And that's just cats.
That's just
all right.
cats.
Let's check our Facebook, go back to more Facebook comments. We had a gotta love the technology from Jessica Renee Anders. I tried to answer that one. I agree. Technology. Can't live with it, can't live without it. and the social media as well. Would ask you to share. I think if you're on your phone right now or on your desktop, you can share that, as we do have a look at those live animals. And if you happen to be watching on Facebook, on YouTube as well, please like and share the broadcast. You click that notification button that in the future when we go live and you subscribe, then it will let you know that we are on air with our podcast. Of course, today is a special Saturday edition because it is about 12 minutes away from getting ready to open up Clear the Shelters 2021. Today, for every paid adoption fee to SPCA Tampa Bay, will generate a donation to our shelter from our sponsors, and we thank you for that. On average, every Clear the Shelters, about 60 animals last year in one day, and about 100 the year before. Another comment from Matt held it up and he took it away. Let me go back over here and see. I'm not seeing any more new comments. Here we are. Are the pets available today listed on the website? Yes, they are, Brianna. All of the pets available today are listed on the website. Refresh your page for the dogs, cats, and pocket pets to make sure that you are seeing the pets available. If you are here and you happen to be in line, because we do have social distancing in place, and you're looking at some of the pets online, that does refresh live. So if somebody is looking at an animal in the play yard, some of those, could go offline. If you have an animal in mind that you want to look at, once you arrive, let our staff know. We can get that animal prepared, especially if you have brought one of your own animals to meet, especially for the dogs, so we can do a proper greet. If you have little ones and you're wanting to do that as well, make sure you alert our staff so we can get those measures in place. We said social distancing. If you would like to wear a mask and you forgot one, we do have some of those available as well. As I mentioned, if you do get a little thirsty and you like to crunch on ice, Kona Ice will be here as well. If you purchase one of those, a small portion of that, they are donating back to SPCA Tampa Bay, because remember, we are a what? Starts with a C, a charity. That's right. Nonprofit. Look at my little friends here. I forgot to mention that. I would love to have an animal in here with me, but we had to have the fake ones. All right, Ashley is ready. Maybe she moved around and went to a different area where she could get a better reception for the adoptable pocket pets. We must be jinxed today with the pocket pets, because every time she is ready, I get a big black screen. I can see over there on Matt's monitor, it looks like somebody is holding a guinea pig. So let's see if we can hear what's happening and hopefully see it if you're watching at home. I take that sigh by Matt that it is not working. You know, when you have somebody, if you're working, you can't see Matt, but when you hear that deep breath, that's the sigh of, it was just there and dadgummit, it disappeared and didn't work on me again. I think you just need to cut me out. If you get a good reception, just cut me out, mute me, and let them roll. Sharon is back with the puppies. Maybe she took one out for a little quick walk, as we're down to less than 10 minutes away.
Hey, Eric.
Yeah.
I don't have puppies. I was having a hard time in the shelter. But I do have something else interesting. If you can hear the awesome music beside me, we got Kona Ice.
Okay. They have arrived.
I love these guys. Let me tell you, that blackberry mojito one they have is the bomb. Say hi. Yep.
Yeah, they definitely, they're a fan favorite, you know, whether they're here at SPCA Tampa Bay or you know, a high school football game, any other venue that they show up. People love their Kona Ice. We appreciate them contacting us and coming out to help support the community and the animals in our care today. Again, spcatampabay.org. Click on the adoptions tab. There you will find dogs, cats, pocket pets. I don't need to ask the social media community, which page on our website is the most viewed year in, year out? It's the dogs. Oh, I think we have walking over with the cat cam. Great idea. We have Camille, which is the cat Camille cam, or is it the Camille cam? Here we go, Ashley. Yes, guinea pig, go for it.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks for hanging in.
Scarlett, she's a very unique guinea pig. She's very cute and feels like a teddy bear. She has cool hair. I don't know
Looks
why
like
I
a teddy
couldn't
bear.
get you guys earlier. Sorry about that. We have some of the rabbits are out right now playing and stuff. We have some volunteers in here, so if you stop by today, they'll be able to match you up with a cool rabbit that'll fit your lifestyle. That's Prince in there. When you guys couldn't see me, Prince was like hopping out here and doing backflips. I'm really disappointed you couldn't see that.
We missed it.
Some rats in here. This is Ratkin. Of course he's gonna go.
Camera shy.
We have lots of guinea pigs in here. I don't know where this guinea pig went. Those guys. There's some in here.
This is Caesar.
Caesar.
Caesar and Brutus burying himself under all his hay.
Oh, so Caesar and Brutus together.
They are together.
They're a bonded pair through time.
Guinea pigs are funny. They don't like to be caught, but then when you catch them, they don't care. They just chill. They're really good pets for children, honestly, because they're pretty relaxed and they have really cool personalities. Mr. Ratkin's out again. I gave him some toys earlier, so there he is.
Hi.
Hey, he's giving us a high 10 or a high 5 right now.
It's
Yes,
like a high
10.
3.5. It's a high 3.
Yes, maybe a 4.
I know.
He's like, do it. I'm going to give you a high 8. Thank you there, buddy. For the entire 25 minutes, that was worth it right there.
Oh.
It was perfect.
Clover. He's hanging out, getting some time.
That's one of his play areas. Either that or it's one of the worst shaggy carpets from the 1970s ever.
Oh, they love these. Made up like hay, Eric. They just
Right.
put treats in there, and then the rabbits will like dig through it. It's the cutest thing.
Good enrichment for them. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And for some of the cat, if you arrive today and you need some extra leashes, cat carriers, items for your pocket pets, we do have some of those in our adoption center.
So you got to see this rabbit right here, Luna.
Well.
Look at her little. So Luna's what they call a Rex. So she has, when she sits down, she has that little. Hi. She's very, very soft. You would not believe. It's like velvet. So this is Luna, if anyone's interested in learning more about her. Oh, she is shedding. She's 3 years old. I wish that you could feel her through this video. It's insane. She's a sweet girl.
Luna has the best picture on our website, period. In my opinion. I think her picture on our webpage is
oh, yeah,
look at
there
that.
It is.
That is awesome.
Say hi, Shelly. Hi. Shelly will hook you up with the perfect rabbit if you guys come in today. You just tell her what you're looking for. She knows all of these guys intimately.
One of our wonderful volunteers. Our volunteers will be in those bright yellow shirts, or maybe you'll see some of our volunteers in the light blue shirts walking some of the animals earlier before we open. We could not succeed in our mission here in the community without the help for these volunteers. If you're interested in volunteering, again, you can go to our website and click on how to get involved, and there will be a volunteer tab. If you need help and can't find a staff member today, and you see one of the folks in the bright yellow or blue, just ask, please get me in touch, and they'll be able to find one of our staff members. New comments. Are prices waived today from Patsy? No, Patsy, they are not today. For every paid adoption fee to SPCA Tampa Bay, we have a generous sponsor who will be making a donation to SPCA Tampa Bay. Fees are not waived this year, but great question. We do have a lot of animals, more animals this year available for the Tampa Bay community than we did last year during the height of the pandemic. Of course, this celebration has taken us from the end of August through actually tomorrow is the final day of Clear the Shelters. Last year we had one animal available and he was gone on Sunday. All right, we're going to run one more story from, let's pick Kat Osterman because it's Clear the Shelters Day. Let's hear a little bit more from Kat Osterman. By then, we'll be open to the public and we'll see some of those vehicles coming in.
So I have two rescue dogs. Ember is 9, and I rescued her when she was about 4 months old. The fires went through Central Texas, and a family who had adopted her had to relocate to an apartment and couldn't keep her. I ended up rescuing her, but eventually adopted another dog, so that way Ember had a friend. And so I have Ember, who's a golden collie mix, and then I have Kai, who is a chocolate lab pit mix, she's 3. But I've adopted both of them because I just feel like, I grew up with dogs. We had golden retrievers, but I feel like there's so many dogs that need a home, and usually they're 100 times more loving because they're so grateful that you got them out of the shelters.
All right, folks, there you hear from Kat. Kat loves dogs. Dogs love cats. All right, we are moments away from opening up here at SPCA Tampa Bay, our very first podcast for Clear the Shelters. We had a number of you tuning in, and we did have some technical difficulties. We appreciate your support in helping us manage that, and appreciate your patience while you're on YouTube and Facebook. We're going to hang out with you a little bit longer to see if one of our 3 marketing team members will have a workable signal to see the folks coming in. I did see a few people lining up about 45 minutes ago before we were able to open up. Usually we have one of the golf carts that are driving out there, and they open and they kind of lead them in. We were thinking about having one of our smaller puppies. We have a couple Chihuahua puppies, and having one of them lead in. But we figured by the time they actually made the journey, it would be around 1 o'clock, because it would take about an hour for that little Chihuahua to walk on our 10 acres of campus. Actually, not that long, probably like 10 minutes. To make it over to the adoption center. Again, a reminder, every paid adoption fee today to SPCA Tampa Bay will generate a donation to us by our generous sponsors. And when you do adopt an animal today, Hill's Pet Nutrition can't have Clear the Shelters without them. They have developed and send us a lot of goodie bags, whether it's a cat, dog, pet that you adopt today. They have a lot of goodies stuffed inside those bags to get you started. If you adopt a dog today, of course, you get to take home a bag of Hill's Pet Nutrition food. Those are always available, whether it's Clear the Shelters or not. Matt, do we have anybody over there with a signal near the gates? Not yet. No. Well, I tell you what, here's what we'll do. We're open to the public. We need to get busy out there and meeting folks and finding them forever homes. Oh, wait a minute. We're working on one just when I thought we do have the cat cam. All right. Oh, okay. We do have our CEO, Martha, with Wingnut. And beautiful signal. I'm going to shut up and just listen. Go ahead, ladies.
Hi. It's Clear the Shelters. Wingnut says yay. We're so happy people are here. It's going to be a wonderful day. We got lots of people waiting already. Lots of cars rolling in. So got lots of great pets looking for homes. Yep, and Kona Ice is here to help you keep the secret. Woohoo! Even with the clouds, it's a little sticky out today, for sure. So, yep.
Well, it's going to be awesome. Martha, kind of hard to hear you guys, but I will translate. Thanks for everyone for tuning in, and we're going to send home almost 100 animals today and clear the shelter. If you happen to be watching, you already have a pet, share it with your friends. Let them know that SPCA Tampa Bay is open, and we'll have wonderful pets, and you'll have that relationship like Martha has with Wingnut, like I do with our animals, the Russian tortoise Shelby, Charlie, and Roxy, the Weimaraner, who happen to come from SPCA Tampa Bay. Anything else to add? And you have to yell a little bit, Martha and Sharon.
Come join us today. It'll be wonderful.
And with that, folks, another podcast is in the books. For Matt and the whole team, we're going to work on those signals, folks. We're going to work on it. It's going to get better. Help us clear the shelters here at SPCA Tampa Bay. We'll see you next time.